What's going on, guys? Welcome to Tuesday night. I am going to open up by saying a humongous happy birthday to Jackie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackie. Happy birthday to you. Na 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 na. All right. There you have it. That is I won't kill you with any more tunes tonight. Floss is first in the house. Good to see you. Nancy, I came because I always want to be here so I don't forget because I get distracted. Oh, the aging process. Celeste is in the house. Rusty is in the house. Jackie saying hi to everybody. How are you ladies tonight? We are doing good here. Um, I will start out by saying that last week I asked for prayers for my back. And I can't remember at that time how many days it was bothering me. I felt like I did something to tweak it. And I am happy to say that Terry, who is here doing a van build in the shop, had a TENS unit, and it's just a little device that kind of creates a stimulation in your back to relax the muscles. And today I worked pain-free for the first time in over a week, and I'm doing it tonight because I sat down to eat a steak. Things kind of relaxed a little bit. When I stood up, I felt a little bit stiff. So I'm doing it while I'm on the stream, but amen, it does not appear to be something that is going to be long term. And my sister has long-term back problems, and I was scared because I didn't know what happened. So amen to that. Keep praying if you want. I welcome it. So Patricia is in the house. Patricia, I'm sorry to say, but I think Sean is on Kurt's side because I gave him all the measurements that I wanted for the Ford Transit is really good for doing the bump in spaces, the added little storage compartments. You can get them in the Ram, but you can get them good quality deep ones in the Transit. And I'm just going to say, Sean did Kurt's first, and I told him that was not going to fly, but there is no arguing with the boy. But yours is done as well, and they are looking good. I love doing the added, like this is a straight wall. Somewhere behind here I might have been able to put something, and I love doing that, but I always seem to do it better on Transit, so we will see. Can't believe I'm actually here tonight. Rusty, I know when I saw your name, I thought, Rusty made a live stream. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. T is in the house. Good to see you, T. I watched a couple of your videos the other day. And actually, I think it was yesterday. And just got to say, you're rocking the van build. Loving all of your furring strips completely. Looks like all your windows are framed out. The furring strips look amazing. Good, solid build so far from what it looks like. And I just got to say, I'm not sure what the skeleton's name is, but like, you guys are rocking the van build. So are gonna get hotter. It is gonna get hotter. We just had a stream of storms pass through here. And I will tell you, me and Terry, the two dogs were outside. Lightning struck. I was like, get inside, get inside. Got the dogs inside. I went and was waiting for a tree to fall. I felt like it was right behind my shop, and I thought for sure a tree was going to fall. So if you didn't hear it, it didn't happen, I guess. So far, so good. And since then, the sun is out. The deer are fighting over the corn. There's a young buck down there. There's several young ones, and there is definitely an alpha down there. And she is stomping her hoofs at the other ones. And I think she's going to eat a gallon bucket of corn before she lets anyone have anything left over. Rainy is in the house. Good to see you. Surfing Dodo is in the house. Sweet renovation for Nancy's van. Me and Nancy and Sean had a fantastic time on that build. Terry is getting cabinets tomorrow. The underlights went in today. And I'll tell you, if you've ever kept anybody near with undermount lights, Terry turned hers on and mine came on too. That is how they go. So it is 89 here, feels like 98. Absolutely. Welcome to the Midwest. We're supposed to get rain tonight, just in time to wreck my beauty sleep. I love the comment that's coming. She said, if it rains all night, she'll be up all night peeing. And I'll tell you, that is, you're in that citizen, that older category when we can't even like turn the water off. Oh man. Clara is in the house, guys. Clara, it is so funny because she is my number one person that will watch an entire replay. A lot of people will catch it for about the first 15 minutes, listen to me say hi to 500 people, 60 people, and then, but she watches it through, and I always love that. But I love seeing her here live. Welcome, Clara. Annette is in the house. Good to see you, Annette. Dharma May is in the house. Good to see you, Dharma. I've got some of Dharma's plumbing stuff up here. That way she has to come back. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Let's catch up. Folk of the Forest is in the house. Good to see you, Helen. A big twist is coming to my AC unit. I might talk about that tonight. I will, especially for you guys. Beth is in the house. Good to see you, Beth. I'm going to be working on Beth's van, her and her husband's van, at the end of the month, beginning of August. Good times. Tim, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope your trip is going well. Milo and Otis, good to see you, Lynn. Thanks for coming in. I can't wait to find out what the twist is. Yeah, let me talk to you guys about that. Make sure I say hi to everybody. Amora's in the house. Howdy from the mountains. Good to see you, friend. Thanks for coming in. What's for dinner? Oh, I don't know what they had for dinner, but I did make a prime rib. We went to the store yesterday. I picked up a couple of steaks and I made Terry a steak because she has let me use her TENS unit for the past week and it has been golden. Hello from rainy North Carolina. I'll tell you what, I think everyone right now in the past, I don't know how many days, maybe with the exception of Patty Augustine, has experienced rainfall this week. All right. Happy birthday. Perfect. 10 counts in the house. Good to see you. Joni is in the house. Good to see you, Joni. Was leaving today, but I didn't happen tomorrow for sure. Super cool. Johnny Lightning in the house. Hey, almost made it on time. You're perfect. Gary is in the house. Susan is in the house. Good to have you guys here. All right, guys, I'm going to speed up. Deborah is in the house. Yay to pain-free. I am so happy about that. Monday kind of took it a little easy. I did a lot of delegating, and we did get a good amount done. But today was a better day. Today was definitely a better day. I use a TENS unit. It can really help and answer to all the prayers sent your way. Absolutely. I worked with a guy in the 80s who was a test dummy for the TENS unit. Interesting. If you've never used one before, it really is a weird sensation. I have had one before. My daughter is a physical therapy assistant, and I got free physical therapy when I had plantar fasciitis because she was working for this company, and so I knew what was coming. But it is like I'm leaning back against a pillow, and that pressure against it helps. If I don't have that pressure against me, that tingling, it really is a weird sensation, and I can't handle it as high. And but I'm working my way up, and it's feeling fantastic. But not only it's not about how it feels right now; it's about how it makes me feel later, and that's what's been a blessing. Um, let's see here. Crystal is in the house. Tommy is in the house. Good to see you, ladies. Let me speed up here. Let me speed up there. And guys, while I'm speeding up, if you guys have any van questions, leave them in the chat. Linda Barker's in the house. Good to see you, Linda. Watched a Lulu's Way video. She had Mona on from This Van Life of Mine. Mentioned Johnny had done some work for her. I absolutely did, and I absolutely saw that video. I actually just watched it today at lunch. Skeleton number one, Smoky Bones, baby skeleton T-Bone Jr. The one I saw was big. I made it for a few minutes. Diane, I appreciate that. Stick around for 15. You got this. You got this. I'm going to miss my San Diego weather. There is no doubt about that. Mary is in the house saying hey. Nancy Roberts in the house. Good to see you, friend. Thank you for coming in. All right, all right, all right. Hello, all. Gracie is in the house. Tawana's in the house. Good to see you, Tawana. Lisa is in the house. No rain in Quartzsite. Girl, I don't know how you're doing in Quartzsite. It's so hot down there. I have a 10 unit. It helps a lot. I am caught up. Oh, okay, 15. Thank you so much. Lulu's video was sweet. It absolutely is. And so exciting to hear Mona talk about her new build, talk about the new space, talk about how her and Lynn have promised to maintain their friendship even after a build. You know it can be stressful. Any marriage or any friendship that can survive a van build, 2 thumbs up. I'm here, but may miss what's in the chat. I'm making dinner and chasing the dog. Annette got a new dog, and I am telling you what, welcome to a whole new type of van life on that side of the country. Any advice on using a Craig? It seems like the screw doesn't come out as much. It seems like the screw doesn't come out as much. So you have to make sure on a Craig tool that your bit is set at the proper length, because you can set it at a 1/4 inch, 3/8, a 1/2 inch, 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, an inch and a half, 2 inches. You get it? So you have to make sure that if like I typically use it for all my 3/4 inch stuff. So I keep mine actually at 7/8 because mine's a little bit worn, and I want my screw to, when I drill my Craig, I don't want it to go through so that I see a hole on the bottom. Typically when that happens, my screw will actually go too far in. So on mine, I have to set it at 7/8. But if you set your Craig jig at 3/4 and your drill bit is set at 3/4, it should be coming out a good amount. You don't want it to come out to the point where it actually goes through your wood. So what you can do is you can make adjustments on the Craig itself, depending on what kind you have. They've got that new one that's like a clamp. They've got some that you just set on the wood and clamp them down. And then mine has a little lever that you flip up. I find that that one is the most durable. It's the most accurate. And then my drill bit, I keep that set at 3/4. So that's how I do it. And it works out good. Test on some scrap pieces of wood. No matter what the numbers say, it's the actual results that matter. So you can change the settings. Doesn't matter what the device says. Change the settings until you get that perfect amount without your Craig screw coming all the way through. Because when that happens, it is a sad day. Power station question: what is the max output in watts for the 12 volt output, 10 amps. So if you've got a 12 volt outlet that is like a cigarette lighter, it should say 12 volts, 10 amps. The maximum output is 120 watts. You are possibly going to get 125. You could get that indefinitely. You could get it for 2 minutes, and then it's going to trip your breaker or blow your fuse. But I got EcoFlow, the specs say 126. That is possible. I feel like keep an eye on it. And honestly, if you're that close to the output, like you do not want to run a consistent 126 watts out on a cigarette lighter port, it's going to get hot. You're going to likely blow fuses frequently, and those cigarette lighter ports will wiggle and sometimes vibrate loose. Like you don't want to do that with a consistent 126 watts coming out. I'm learning about converters. Am I correct? Converters is not, converters have nothing to do with the 12 volt output on the unit. Can't wait to see that video. That is one cute puppy. It sure is. Thankful my build buddies don't talk back, right? What are your thoughts on rubberizing the roof of the van? I will tell you, George used to do it. Humble Road used to do it. I bought a roll of the exact same stuff that he used to use. Now, it is about 200 pounds. And I was like, so I never used it. It is still in my basement in my house. Question for everyone. Do you prefer sliding or awning windows over the bed, and why? Hands down for me, most of my clients, I typically can talk them into it, awning. The reason being is awning windows, typically you have less chance of leakage. Awning is the only window that you can have open in a rainstorm. Inevitably, especially in the Midwest, it's storming and you can't have any windows open because they're sliding. If you have awning windows open, let it rain. It's no problem. The sliding windows I have seen on multiple people's windows, the rubber will dry rot quicker than the awning. The awning has a flush close. There is not a lot of sun getting to that. It's got good UV protection. So typically for me, it's an easy choice. I like the awning windows. I put in sliding windows a lot, but for me, in a storm, I want to be able to open my windows. And yeah, sliding windows, I think, depending on the size, probably easier to break into. Somebody could punch the screen out, easier. Another reason, I would say awnings so that you can open it on a rainy night. Is it enough? I feel like I need 2 fuse panels. Doesn't matter if you've got 2 fuse panels. If you only have 12 volt, 10 amp output, you're limited. Because say you've got a battery that's got a cigarette lighter port, 2 barrel ports, USB ports, your DC output is 10 amps. That 10 amps is on everything. You don't have 10 amps on a cigarette lighter, 3 amps on a USB port, 2 amps on a 5521. It's 10 amps total. So you got to watch your DC output. Now, I can say, even with my refrigerator, I rarely go over 100 watts in my van. The only way I go over 100 watts is when the refrigerator and the water pump come on, the compressors kick on at the same time. My lights, my LEDs, my Sirocco, my strip lights, typically I'm good. Now in the summer, the refrigerator's going to pull a little bit more watts. Typically mine's 71. I have seen it up to 96 on a hot day, but typically 70. So likely you will be okay. Here are the exceptions. A diesel heater, any kind of Webasto, Velit, diesel, Espar, doesn't matter. Any kind of heater is going to throw you over. You would, if you're going to stick with the power banks and you're not going to use like the D40 that's got a higher output, you're not going to use, you don't have an AC 300 or a AC 200 max, you're going to have to get a second bank. And likely the 10 amp is probably not going to be enough. It is not going to be enough for the heater. G is lurking. Good to see you, G. We're going to be getting you down here before you know it. Awning. Can open them during rain. Awning for sure. Apparently, it can also be rolled on with a roller. That is probably a different kind of rubber. I don't see, like I want to know the value of it. I can't remember why George was installing it. He did that a long time ago. He does not still do that. What is recommended height for the step to go with the swivel seat? I have a ProMaster. You know what? Can you send me an email? I'm going to guess. I'll tell you what I do. I make that flush on the rim. You've got a rubber floor in the front. Your fuel pump is right next to the driver's seat. If you look towards the back of the van, you're going to see a little step down. It's like a little, and you're going to see like grommets or whatever. I rest it on top of there. That's how high I make mine. Because if you make it taller, you're going to have a step. You're going to have a threshold to get into the cab. And I would dare say that you would make it a week without tripping over that and hopefully not breaking a bone or a nose or something. Shirley's in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for that. I am in desperate need of a haircut. I cut this, and I'll tell you why I did. Because I wear glasses, and I end up with these little, like, wings out here. I can't stand it. Check out Annette's cute new dog. Subscribe, follow along. Her premiere is every Sunday right after mine, if you don't know. Tuning in late, Tiny Texan Adventures, tuning in late. Thank you so much for stepping in. Love my awning windows. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hi still. I ordered a Loco 10 charger to try to get my new battery completely charged. Charge controller still says 100%, but app says 45. We'll get it tomorrow. I'll let you know how it works. Absolutely. I would check with Renergy on that solar charge controller and see about maybe upgrading that. That's because that's going to be frustrating. I still need that step. I thought Lenny told me you canceled that. She might have misunderstood. If I need more than 12 watts, can I plug a converter into AC and wire to a panel? Then diesel heater is okay. Thanks for the education. Okay, so what she's asking is, say she's got a 12-volt panel that everything goes to. That goes to her 12-volt output. 12-volt, 10 amp. No problem. But now she wants to add a heater. How can you add a heater to your setup when your 12-volt DC output is maxed out? And I know she understands this because she is correct. AC output 120 volts. You can plug in a converter into your AC output. You can hook up your heater to that converter and run a DC heater on a converter on a power bank. Now, you're going to have loss of power from the conversion. You're changing it from DC to AC. You're gonna, you're gonna have a power loss. Here's an example. Right now, I'm not using my Blue Eddy. I'm at the shop. I'm going to be at the shop probably until my meetup. So I'm solely powering my DC components on a converter. It is a 50 amp, 12 volt converter. I have that plugged in to a battery, to shore power. I can tell you it is pulling 145 watts. My system is not 145 watts. Like I said earlier, I rarely go over 100. So I am using about a third more power converting it. I'm okay with that because I'm on my shop power. My power bill every month is extremely low. My usage in here is very low compared to, honestly, the fact that I run a business, I'm going to share it with you guys. On average, my power bill is anywhere between $100 in the spring and fall to $170 in the heat of the summer. So you see how I use, it's pretty good running a business, living full time. Sean's on the power. So that is, so yes, you can run the heater on a converter. You're gonna, but you have to have the watt hours to maintain all of those systems. You will have some loss. I was told rubberizing helps keep the heat in the winter and helps keep it cool in the summer. I'll keep researching. Honestly, if you can find that video from Humble Road, he walked through it, and that's why I was going to do it. The only reason I didn't do it is it was so heavy. But, I could put that in my storage container. Do the gas heaters fit under the transit passenger seat with a scope? They do. They do indeed. I did the same when I was up north. You done good. I can't remember what we're talking about. Ran out of time. I finally got my hair cut. I felt 10 degrees cooler. Amen. If I need a new controller, I'll probably get a Victron. Absolutely. You cannot go wrong. Hey, friends, finally made it. Did you look into the Chevy Bright Drop vans I told you about? The company grounded RV sales them fully built, but is too much money. Buy new for under $40,000 and build out together, right? Chevy Bright Drop. I did not. I will have to write that down. I totally forgot. That mini split sure doesn't draw a lot of power. That's my boy. That's Adam. Adam is HVAC. He installed my mini split, and he is 100% correct. The mini splits do not pull a lot of power. Yep. Everybody say hi to Adam. He is a good kid. Adam, if you are with your girl, please tell her I said hi. You guys be careful. They both have blue hot rods. They're something else. Ran out of time for the step. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Get it in September. I'm pulling 90 watts on DC. Will my converter work with using that much power? will my converter? Yes, it will. Did I put a converter in your? I did put a converter in your van. Yes, it will. You have a 30 amp converter. So, guys, if you're not sure, take 12 volts, multiply it by 30 amps. That's how many that you can output. So you can likely run 300, just say 300 safely, Lynn, 300 watts safely on your converter. Oh, look at everybody saying hello. Yay, 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 yay. Um, let's see here. I love it. Chevy Bright Drop, 46,000 fully built out. That seems questionable to me. I will definitely have to look that up. 46,000 for a fully built out van. I am going to question that. All right, guys, if you are a channel member, if you are a Patreon member, I appreciate all the extra that you do. I love our Sunday Zoom meetings where everybody gets to share. I appreciate every one of you. Here's a special little thank you. City boondocking until my appointments are done this week, then close to home, mostly Alberta. Man, I would love to be up north in the cooler weather right now. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're up like with your sister or somewhere, or you're moose stocking somewhere, definitely, definitely you can use your converter. You must love mom calling you a kid. Oh no! Oh, he is a handsome young man. He is a handsome young man. She did not tell us that. Twist to the air conditioner. You are dead right. All right, guys. So obviously, I have had multiple people reach out to me about air conditioners. It is no doubt part of it is because I have installed quite a few this summer. So the one I've been waiting on it, and summer's going to be over. It's still not here. If it comes, it will go on the cargo. It'll go on the shipping container. Velvet has an air conditioner, the 2000R. It is 12 volt. They are going to send it to me, a black one. It has already been shipped. But what is the biggest problem with 12 volt air conditioners? Is that they overamp batteries. You cannot run a 12 volt air conditioner on Bluetti, EcoFlow, Jackery, on any of the power banks because they overamp them. 30 amps is not enough. Even if you put a soft start on it, it's not enough. Velvet has a 120 amp 12 volt power bank that is sold in conjunction with their air conditioner. They are sending me both of them. Like, I cannot even believe it. But if they researched Midwest Van Builders and how many heaters they have sent to me, that's probably part of it. But and not that I push them out, they're just $700 compared to $1,200 or $1,300 for some of the other heaters. So if you look up Velit and you look up their 2000R and you look up this power bank, it's 120 amp. Now, I will say it's like 368 amp hours. So it's not going to run it forever. I'm going to have to put it in conjunction, like on an isolator, where I can use it on a converter here at the shop. But when I'm out and about, I'll have at least 3-4 hours of air conditioning when I want it. So I'm excited. So it's a huge van, 80 wide, 7-foot ceilings. I'm 6 foot tall, straight walls. Have you seen the new Blue Eddy Apex? Yes, they actually want to send that to me, but I have to be able to test it side by side with a generator, and I don't have a generator. So I need to put it on my Amazon wish list. No. Wow. Yeah, it'll be super cool. Love you troubleshooting all these AC ideas and keeping us posted. Because honestly, if you would have asked me 3 years ago, I would have said, don't put an air conditioner in your van. They just aren't, they just don't do what you think you're going to get out of it. And just like, Darcy and Rusty and Mary and Les and Bernadette, they'll tell you that with the right expectations, then you're going to be okay. But, it's not, what everybody thinks it is. I'm excited. I got the new Blue Eddy for $660, Black Friday, regular price $2,300. Which one is that? Did you get the Apex or did you get the Elite? I'm telling you, Shirley, you got to get the Charger 1. Get the Charger 1. You're going to be so happy. Hello, Dan. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Technology changing every day. Yep, but it's coming. Awesome. I love that. Download the Blue Eddy app on your phone. You'll be ready once you unbox it to get going with it. It's very nice up here and cool, low 80s, always a breeze. The next few days, temps will be 70s. All right, well, enough bragging about 70-degree temperatures when it's like so hot here, so humid. I bought one of those small, like, desktop dehumidifiers for my van. I'm telling you, I get an inch of water about every, I'm going to say 48 hours, possibly 36. It's so humid. But I can tell you, I did that air conditioner video and I talked to Lenny on camera. I talked to Mary on camera. Jane was out here and Lenny used the word like squishy feeling. And then Jane used the word soupy feeling because of it's just wet. And I'll tell you what, Jane said, man, I didn't sleep at all last night. It felt so soupy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I didn't. I'm telling you what, that night, I felt like my toes were wet under the covers. It felt so wet. And anyway, I have not been feeling that with my dehumidifier. But if you're running full-time in van life, get one of those, I don't even know what they're called, like rid bags, or don't get the canisters. I don't think those work as good. One of the ladies here had a device that it absorbs moisture, and then to dry it out, you just plug it in. Somebody had one of those here. Might have been Jane, might have been Mary. But there's other devices out there that don't take power. I used one of those bags, but if you're driving, zip tie it in place or something, because you don't want that to break and be all over your van. I don't even know what kind of a chemical might be in that. Um, yeah, that is a fantastic deal. A lot of people had very, very good deals during Prime Week. Um, hey, now I was asked. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't ask what temperature it was. Moist, very moist. It is the Blue Eddy Elite 100 V2 for 600. Nice. I actually have the Blue Eddy Elite 100. I will be straight up with you guys. I have it. They sent it to me to try out. I had it in, I've got a van out here that I'm working on just every now and then, and it drained. And it was warm outside, and it drained below zero. I can't get it to charge. I cannot. I've tried. I've tried solar charging it. I've tried AC charging it. I've tried resetting it. So don't be neglected on your batteries. It should have held up. It didn't. I'm sure Blue Eddy's going to work with me. Soggy, damp. There you go. Is everyone invited to the meetups, and how does that work by invite? Just wondering. Everyone can come to my meetup. Once you tell me you're going to come and you PayPal me the $60 to come, I will invite you to a private Facebook group. And that is the only thing that is invite only. Everyone is welcome to my meetups, unless you're looking for trouble. Then no. What dehumidifier do you have? I think it was called Home Life. I think it was called Home Life. I have the bags, and you can put them in the sun to recharge. There you go. What do you do with all the water that's in the bottom of them? Do you know of an aftermarket sliding window for a Ford E250? Uh, Are you just wanting to, are you wanting to replace an existing window, or are you just looking to put like a window in your van? Because there are small sliding windows that are like 30 inches by like 11. They slide that you can, those seem to be the easiest. When you've got a conversion van, when you've got a low van, you've got to remember that they are concave. So if you get a big window and your van is concave, it has to flatten. So it will have a different appearance. So if you get a narrower one, it curves real good with your van. I got $189 Blink security system for 75 on Prime Day. Very good. Dharma, I got the Blink as well. Oh no, darn, don't want to hear that. You know what? It is likely that I drained it and it was exposed to heat. That is my guess. And I guarantee it, they're probably gonna have a way for me to do a reset on it. I have tried to do a reset on my own and have not been able to, but excuse me. Good to see you, Audrey. Thanks for coming in. Gotta go. Great chatting live. Gotta give my glass a drink. No rain here. Yes. Oh, grass, 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 grass. Go water the grass. Absolutely. Absolutely. Save some water for drinking. Some people have like water, like you can't water your grass except for blah, blah, blah days. Yeah. A bit late to the party, but hello. Good to see you, Margie. Hope you were doing well. Say hi to Jeff for me. Oh, mercy. Yeah, especially down in Texas. It is hot. You guys see the fires in Arizona and the Grand Canyon. Like, it's just unbelievable to me. My daughter was there a month ago. It's so crazy. So crazy. Margie, where are you guys at? Are you hanging out around Tennessee, or are you in the cold in Wisconsin? I don't even know if it's cold up there. Yeah, come to Missouri. Come to misery. It is misery right now. Oh, well, what are we doing? We are building out a Ford Transit mid roof for Patricia and Kurt. It is one that I have been working on probably about two times it's been up here for work. So it's going to be a quick build. It could be likely that you see one build video and then a tour. It is going to get done that quick. Um, but it is a Ford Transit, and then we've got a lot of work between now and the end of the year. But it was 98 in Wisconsin last week. What? What? Come to Ohio where it's hot and humid, right? I saw the news about the Grand Canyons, right? Still in Knoxville. Cool, cool, cool. We are dodging storms here. It's going to be hot, humid, might as well be at the beach. Might as well be at the beach. It is a different kind of hot when you're at the beach. It's like you expect it. You go into the water, you cool down. You expect it to be warm at the beach. You do not expect it to be 100 degrees in the shop. Oh, it has been hot. I don't even know whose van I was working on. I was like, I am so sorry. I was like dripping sweat on their wood. It was gross. It was gross. Gross, gross, gross. Guys, I'm crocheting something super cool. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys. I am a well-rounded woman. Look at this. It's a basket liner, but it matches all my it's like I'm not there yet. It's rectangle. I'm trying to show you and it won't stay still. It's rectangle. It's going to line a basket. Now, why would I want to line a basket in van life? Because everything rattles in van life. Everything rattles. And I don't like rattling. So I'm crocheting a liner for it in my free time. Is it so humid and soggy because of all the extra rainy weather? Or is Missouri just jungle-licious? It is always, I just feel like it's humid in Missouri. That's just me. I feel like it's humid. Did you finish the blanket? I am working on it. It is put up. I have got like, I'm gonna say 18 inches of it done. It's a lot. I'll tell you, my goal is to get it done by fall. It's a lot of work. And I only crochet at night when if I put a movie in, I'll try to crochet. So, yeah, so it'll take me a while, but I knew I could knock this out quick and I needed it because I'm already making changes in my van because I'm just making it more homey and more. So yeah, so I'm crocheting a basket and then I'll go back to the blanket. I did do a row though the other day, or actually yesterday. I try to do a row a day. I just found all my crochet yarn the other day. There you go. Who knew you had to use like special yarn for this and special yarn for that? And oh man. Um, Good to see you, Cindy. Thanks for coming in. I just saw your thumbnail. Can you remember what it was about? I feel like it was about money, a lot of money. I feel like, hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing well. I'm in Indian Rocks, next town north. No way! You guys are neighbors? You guys are neighbors. Go to the beach. Dear God, she's nesting. No, no, I'm not nesting. I'm not nesting. I think that's what it's called when you like are constantly working on your home and changing stuff. I'm getting ready for winter. There will be no hibernating. I tried crocheting. My throat turned out to be a lap quilt. My stitches were too tight. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'd be happy with a lap quilt. I I'll tell you what, if my little blanket, if it's gonna be 40 inches on one end and 72 on the other end. It's what it's gonna be. You need to make a nest for that fat chicken. That is funny. That's funny. Honestly, honestly, I haven't named it yet. I feel like there was a mass confusion. I feel like we may have to do it at the meetup. I feel like that might be what happens. Um there was so many good names. We may put a bunch of them in a hat because people, when they were answering the comments, they were putting like three on one line, and I can't do a comment picker like that. It has to be individual lines. So Deborah picking on me. The bright drop built out by Grounded is 200,000. The van alone is under 40. I live outside Nashville, Tennessee. It's been hot and humid here. Oh yeah, I just can't do a I just I like there are so many people out there that you do what you have to do. Like so many people will go with a built out van because they cannot wait 18, 12, 24 months for a van. They want to be able to just move into it. They have to be able to just move into it. I totally get that. My concern is that there are certain materials used in some RVs, some vans that don't do well in high, soggy, soupy climates and could create issues down the road. I'll teach you how to spin so you never run out of yarn. Hey, my neighbor's got some sheep. I could hop the fence. All electric, not for me. I would not go all electric. I have seen, is it all electric? I have seen people stranded in all electric. That's just me. That is just me. I never want anyone to think I'm offending them. I know tons of people with electric cars that do fine. I know some people with electric cars that did not do fine. I would definitely consider a hybrid. Definitely. Um Transit truckers in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Super excited to see you come in. Any chance you'll come to the meetup this year? We would love to have you again. It's Jeanette, right? I think it's Jeanette. I try to be good with names. I try to be good with names. Yay, I'm going to try. That would be so cool. The 19th, 20th, 21st of September. Just send me an email. We'd love to have you. I'd love to see how you're doing. What would Oh my goodness. I expect nothing less from Deborah. Nothing less. I love how people in hybrids can run the air or heat on and off all night long. Absolutely. How about that for a nice perk? Can you see Johnny chasing a sheep with a pair of shears? Oh no. My neighbor would shoot me. He would shoot me for sure. For sure. If I come across a pair of shears, I'm shaving this sheep first. Oh man. Yeah, I could just see it now. 911, what's your emergency? I'm tied up with sheep shears. Hi, Johnny Nancy, aka Stella's RV Adventures from. Oh, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Um, Next up, fly tying, right? Oh, with the sheep skin. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'll save you some. I'm looking for an insurance. AMA doesn't insure camper vans anymore. Um, I always have real good luck with State Farm. State Farm, uh, Progressive. All, there's you can find it. You can find it. You just can't insure most of them as a RV because they don't have a black tank. The black tank is normally the killer. Put a gas generator in the trunk of your electric car just in case. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Progressive is another one. Yep, I think I mentioned that. Floss. Really want to see it. I usually watch the movie. Hey guys, for those of you guys that like being outside, we were talking the other day. I think today might be day one or tomorrow of me. I think it's a meteor shower. So don't forget if you like looking at the stars. I think the planets are supposed to be in line, and meteor shower. So funny you say that. I'm going to State Farm in the morning. Yeah, State Farm should not give you any problems. Take before you go in. If you're going in, take a bunch of pictures of your van. They're going to need them, and they will not. It's not an RV, but they will insure you, and you just get like a rider for the inside. So I have State Farm and I am insured as an RV, no black tank. That does not seem up to par. It might be a state thing because you're in the RV capital of the country in Florida. It might be because of that, but you have to meet regulations with these companies. And black tank, to my knowledge, unless it's been changed again, state by state, um, it could be state by state. But here in Missouri, no black tank, no RV insurance. Appreciate the advice. Absolutely happy to help. I have State Farm currently insured as a passenger vehicle and will transfer to RV when I get electric and plumbing. But will you be able to get the RV without the black tank? We needed a black tank, and a client in Illinois, her microwave had to be permanently built in. It could not be on a shelf, bungeed or whatever. It had to be built in. They never asked for anything. Yeah. 6 planets are aligned with one more to join in a week. There you go. I knew it was something. My other half is a progressive agent. They insure. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So again, just check with those companies. So many people are doing van life now. The insurance companies, honestly, it's like they have to. So whether it's State Farm or Progressive, shop around. You're gonna be insured in a day. So, guys, it is 8:58 already. I am going to end this at 9 o'clock because I have to go crochet and I have to put a movie in. It keeps my sanity within a safe level. And I got to do something with my hair. This is the humidity right here. That's the humidity. I was declined by Progressive per my agent, so that may make a difference. Yep. Thanks, everyone. I'm insured, of course, but too much dollars. Oh, amen. Amen. Yeah, insurance is like one of those things. It's like you have to have it, but doggone it, you hate it. It's like too much money. Everyone have an awesome week. We have a flight. We have to fight the moonlight to see the night activity. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All right, guys. Johnny, you passed sane level a while ago. You might be right. You might be right. I forgot it was Tuesday. No. Oh, Debbie, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in late. I know you'll go watch the replay. I should have messaged you. Where's my friend at? honestly, I didn't know if you had power or not, because we have had crazy lightning out here, and our power flickered probably a half a dozen times. Not offended ever. I wanted you to look up the grounded. Yes, yes, I will check that out. I will check that out. Anyway, Debbie, good to see you. Holler at me. Come out. If you can come out like the 23rd, 24th, Patty Augustine's going to be out here, and +1 would be fantastic. Sleep well, all guys. Have a good night. Thanks for spending Tuesday night with us. Thanks for, if you're coming in late, thanks for hitting that replay. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Happy birthday, Jackie. I hope you're having cake and ice cream. I'll go have some ice cream for you, Jackie. I can't help it. All right, guys. I'm signing out.